to dedicate to Bella and sing as a tribute to her. The friends from our friend group Bella was in have also been kind enough to provide some personal messages detailing their experience with Bella and the impact she has had on us.
Just like me, they long to be close to you.
I was asked to make this video about my friend Bella who passed away. We became really good friends. I learned that we had a lot in common. She was pretty cool and awesome, to be honest. I had so much fun with her. And I miss her. I miss talking to her, and I wish I could have done more.
Bella brightened the lives of everyone she talked to. Cancer sucks, but Bella's memory will live on forever. We love you so much, Bella.
The day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair of gold, starlight in your eyes of blue. Yeah, that is why all the girls in town follow you all around the world. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Just like me, they long to be close to you.
People just saw the memorial video that I made with the help of Drew and John to not only bring attention to your GoFundMe campaign to help you guys fundraise, but I can't even begin to imagine how difficult this has been for not just you, but your entire family. So, that was another reason why, that was one of our main focuses. But the second reason we made the video is to give you guys something positive to remember how great of a person Bella was, even maybe a new perspective, because, a lot of it was from the lens of, our experience with her, how much of a impact she made on the lives of the people in our friend group. And something that truly surprised me was how much of an impact that video would have, not just on you, but on your entire family. I really wasn't prepared for the outpouring of love that video would have. And I have to say that probably was the exact point where at least the music part of Corvi to Fight Cancer would be born. And not only would that motivate me to make music the primary way that we make a positive difference within the community, but it just really made a huge impact on me in general to help out people who are grieving in a very difficult time using music, and I'm sure that's something you guys will also be doing in a very similar way. I just was wondering if you'd be willing to kind of talk a little bit about the impact that video had on you guys. I know we've talked a little bit about it via text, but since this is basically the first time we're talking, face to face and everything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So when you sent me that video, I did not know what to expect. I was sobbing so hard that my youngest daughter was in her room and came out to check on me. That's the impact. She was, and as soon as I showed her the video, it was on my phone, she goes, oh, okay. Because in the beginning, grief is really wild because I took 3 months off of work. And so you'd sent me that video right in the first 3 months of what I call intense mourning period. Where I would be crying almost all day long, off and on, and just, it was a purge. And so I was already just very, very vulnerable and raw, and that video just sent me over, but in the best way, in the very best way, because I actually feel very cleansing to sob, cry, and to have an emotional response. And The song you chose was absolutely perfect. I really enjoy your voice. It's got this like Frank Sinatra vibe, which
I
is
get that a lot.
cool. It's a really cool and smoky kind, and like I'm a big fan of jazz, and it gives me it give me a jazz vibe. And it was, and then seeing all the videos, I mean, that trip was so special to her.
Oh yeah.
And I'm so glad that she got to go and experience New York City. I mean, that is the hub of Broadway.
Oh yeah.
So to her, it was more than just this big city, which it was funny because we FaceTimed every night she was gone. And because we didn't like being away from each other, but I knew that that trip was once in a lifetime. And so but we FaceTimed, and she goes, "Oh, I love it here. I could never live here, but she's a small town. Well, we're from Nashville. It's not such a small town, but it's not New York.
Oh yeah, New York is a different breed. I'm gonna say that as someone who lives right next to it.
She was like, I have no interest in living here, but it's a really cool place to experience. But just seeing those photos of you guys all, like, I wanted her to connect with teens who were going through cancer so badly. I would ask the hospital, like, it just wasn't a thing. Like, there was nothing that I could find. Like, even within the hospital, I was like, can she connect with other kids here? And they were like, well, we don't really do that. And Bella just felt so incredibly isolated all those years that she was in treatment. And then finally, the summer of 2023, she gets to be around these other kids, outside of camp. She did enjoy Camp Horizon, which is a camp for kids who are going through treatment.
Okay.
But this big trip and meeting all of you guys, all of that in however, I forgot how long the video was. Time
the original was, I think, like 12 minutes, because I also went into like
some backstory and yeah. I mean, 12 minutes was magical. I mean, it was so cool to see all of the videos, all of you guys' perspective on the trip and y'all's connection with her. And I love talking to her friends that I knew of but didn't know, like me and you talking right now. I've gotten to do this with several of her friends and see from their perspective, their connection with Bella. And it's so cool because you guys see what I see.